Ever wondered what's beneath ashwagandha ads? It's a biological and historical odyssey. Today, we uncover its raw identity. Seriously, it's everywhere, from your Instagram feed to the local pharmacy shelf. Today, we're stripping away the modern marketing gloss to uncover the raw identity of this ancient botanical power. We're traveling from the sun-drenched, arid plains of the Indian subcontinent to the high-tech laboratories of Zurich and Tokyo to figure out how a humble, dusty shrub became a global phenomenon. To really get the essence of ashwagandha, we have to jump back 5,000 years to the cradle of Vedic civilization. Long before modern pharmacology started obsessing over active ingredients and standardized dosages, India developed Ayurveda, literally the science of life. In this incredibly sophisticated medical system, ashwagandha wasn't just some isolated hack for a headache or a bad mood. It was classified as a rasayana. In the hierarchy of ancient herbs, rasayanas were the elite. The word itself suggests a pathway of essence, implying a substance that fortifies your vitality. The ultimate goal? To slow down the relentless march of biological aging and keep the body's internal systems in a state of dynamic harmony. Now, the name itself is a fascinating linguistic artifact. In Sanskrit, ashwa translates to horse, and gandha means smell. On a surface level, yeah, it's a bit literal. It describes the pungent, musky, and decidedly earthy aroma of the freshly harvested root. It's a scent that honestly demands respect. But for the ancient practitioners, this name was a profound metaphor. To consume the root was to inherit the vitality of a stallion. It was a promise of stamina and an unshakable nervous system. But let's look at the plant through a botanical lens. Known to science as Withania somnifera, it's a resilient, evergreen member of the Solanaceae, the nightshade family. This makes it a distant, somewhat exotic cousin to your everyday tomato, potato, and eggplant. Picture a modest shrub, rarely taller than 5 feet. It's a true survivalist. While the leaves and those bright berries have their niche in traditional poultices, the real pharmacological treasure is buried underground. Those long, fleshy, tuberous roots are the stars of the show. They're harvested after the rains, dried, and ground into the fine, tan-colored powder that's currently taking up premium shelf space in every health store on the planet. So, why is the modern world so obsessed with this specific dusty root? It's not just hype. The answer lies in its complex molecular architecture. Ashwagandha is packed with unique bioactive compounds called withanolides. Structurally, they are so sophisticated, they noticed a striking resemblance to the ginsenosides found in Panax ginseng. This chemical profile is what earned ashwagandha its title as a premier adaptogen. In herbalism, an adaptogen isn't a stimulant or a sedative. It's more like a biological thermostat. When your internal environment becomes chaotic, whether from intense physical exertion or the grind of digital age burnout, these compounds are believed to help the body recalibrate. Specifically, ashwagandha targets the HPA axis, the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal axis. Think of this as your body's central command for the stress response. When you're under pressure, your adrenals flood your system with cortisol. In the short term, cortisol saves your life. In the long term, it erodes your health. Modern clinical trials have begun to validate what the ancients suspected. Regular supplementation can significantly modulate these cortisol levels. However, as a discerning viewer, you have to distinguish between ancient tradition and definitive clinical proof. We are currently living through a total gold rush of research. While a growing body of peer-reviewed studies suggests it can improve sleep architecture, helping people fall asleep faster and reach deeper stages of REM, science moves at a much more cautious pace than TikTok trends. Many existing studies are limited by small sample sizes or short durations, often lasting only 8 to 12 weeks. We're standing at a fascinating crossroads where ancient wisdom is being tested by the rigors of the double-blind, placebo-controlled study. Historically, the plant's utility was remarkably broad. In the Karaka Samhita, a foundational text of Ayurveda, ashwagandha was praised as a nervine, but it was also a tool for reproductive vitality. In traditional contexts, it was given to support ojas, a term representing the ultimate refined energy of the body. Modern inquiries into its effect on muscle protein synthesis have recently piqued the interest of the athletic community. Early data suggests it might assist in recovery, hinting that the strength of a horse metaphor might actually have more physiological weight than we once thought. Even its topical applications were diverse. Crushed leaves were historically applied as a paste to soothe inflamed joints. This points to the plant's broader anti-inflammatory potential, which researchers are now investigating in the context of neuroprotection and longevity. Yet, every powerful biological tool requires a word of caution. Ashwagandha is a potent agent, not a harmless candy. For some, it can trigger digestive unrest, lethargy, or a strange sense of emotional blunting, where you just feel meh about everything. Because it influences the immune system and the thyroid, it can be risky for those with autoimmune conditions. In the modern market, it's often sold as a standardized extract, which is many times more concentrated than the raw root powder of antiquity. This industrial-strength version means the risk of side effects is higher. Don't just take it because an influencer told you to. Talk to a professional. As we look at the legacy of this plant, we see a bridge between two worlds. Ashwagandha has transitioned from a sacred Vedic ritual to a multi-billion-dollar commodity. But the plant itself hasn't changed. Only our perception has. It remains a testament to human intuition, to find a source of resilience in a bitter root. So, next time you see it, remember, it's not just a supplement. It's a piece of living history, and a reminder that true well-being is a balance. Thanks for diving deep with me. True well-being is a balance of history, science, and respect for your body's limits. If this changed how you look at your supplement cabinet, let me know in the comments, and stay curious. Thanks for watching. Your support helps us tell more stories of simple things. See you in the next journey. Take care of yourself, keep exploring, and as always, I'll see you nearby. Bye.